Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot doing a monthly general reading for November. And I welcome you to a horoscope reading that I've already laid out. I'm using a new deck. It's called the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, and it's a really fun deck that I'm enjoying using. I've been using this to lay out the cardinal points in the horoscope wheel, the 10th, the 1st, the 4th, and the 7th. And then I've clarified or filled in the spokes of the wheel with the Egyptian deck, one of the many Egyptian decks. So I'm going to get started by reading the bottom of the Egyptian deck, and I have the Fool card. The Fool card shows you, Pisces, to be heading out in a new direction. It shows you stripping away, releasing a lot of the concerns and worries and cares that you have been carrying with you for a while. I have a sense that you've been coming out of a sticky, messy, chaotic, intense situation, as many of us have, with the recent release of Mercury moving directly and several planets turning direct from retrograde motion, including Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. This is showing you to feel an incredible sense of release and excitement, courage as you head off into a completely new direction. I'm going to put this here. It's a little bit out of the way. And I'm going to start with the first house, which is called Freedom in the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot deck. It's the same as the Chariot card, number 7. And this is a beautiful coupling, I would say, with the Fool card that's giving your overall energy. Not only are you moving off in a fresh direction, you're dropping a lot of the concerns and worries that you've had about certainly what others will say, what others have advised, and you're moving in a direction that feels aligned with your own need for self-discovery, moving into a new direction that is aligned with you and for you. The Chariot card is emphasizing your courageous move forward, the focus of your creative wheel in concert with your acceptance, opening yourself up to divine guidance, so that the synergy of your will and the way showing that you're being given right now from your ancestors is contributing to this very clear, focused, direct movement forward. And this is impacting every area of your life. It's most specifically directing your attitude, your approach, your sense of optimism and empowerment. The second house, your house of possessions, the things that you value, your body, is the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is showing your willingness to explore and your thoughts, structure your thoughts, understand and observe your thoughts so that you're very clear and aware of your intention as you move forward in creating a new reality for yourself. So this is very much in keeping with your momentum in the month of November, where you are observing your behaviors and your patterns of behaviors, the thoughts that you think that have contributed to you understanding things in a certain way. However, you are now understanding the multifaceted dimensions of your truth, and how your truth, as it is emerging now, is leading you to structure your thoughts and your plans towards a new direction, a new application of your truth. The third house is how you communicate, the process of communicating, how you're processing information, and this is the sun. This is beautiful as far as your ability to bring joy, enlightenment, primarily to yourself, but the impact of your opening out of your spirit, opening of your heart, focusing of your will, intently moving towards your greatest happiness, your greatest joy, your simplest exercise of your skills, your pleasures, your talents is impacting the intimates in your life significantly. So your immediate environment is feeling the glow of your enlightenment and is lifting the burden off all those involved. The fourth house is your home. It can be your past, it's certainly your unconscious, and the Warrior of Wands here, as the Knight of Wands, is really helping you to be inspired by your new pursuit of this truth. You have another 9 in your 6th house, so this is showing me your ability with the Knight of Swords to continue to explore your thoughts in terms of the way that you're working with others, the way that you're taking care of your health, the way you're cultivating your body and your lifestyle so that you can be more productive and in alignment with where it is that you want to go. The Knight of Wands is showing that these efforts to observe your thoughts, to structure your thoughts, and to look at your patterns of behavior is really inspiring you. It's really helping you to understand how these new attitudes that you're exploring are actually providing motivation to you as you move forward to making new career moves, new work efforts, new plans at manifesting the things that you desire. But this is very much a continuation of this heart space. I also see with the 6 of Wands in the 5th house, you are consciously working to balance out your relationships with peers, with children, with lovers, relationships. You are structuring your relationships that are focused on equality, equal give and take, more in the realm of creativity and play, in such a way that there is a destruction of any previous hierarchies that you may have been attached to, where you were a leader or you were a follower. You had an assigned role that has been disbanded by this new heart openness of yours, so that you are more intent on structuring all of your interactions, all of your creative interactions, work efforts around the ideas of play, equality in play, giving ideas where all ideas are valued equally. In the 7th house, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is around your significant others, be that people, groups, or work, institutions, or organizations. It can even be you and an audience. The Queen of Pentacles shows you to be infinitely grounded in your own resourcefulness, in your own abundance, certainly in your independence and your self-reliance, so that you know that you can generate a sense of protection, security, and establishment in your own space. You are able to generate this abundance on behalf of others within your own space. So this is you feeling secure and safe in your garden. The 8th house is where we share resources with others, and here the Queen of Wands is again emphasizing the ability to be inspired, to be courageous. With this heart opening, you are exhibiting your power, your sense of empowerment, your control, and your determination to achieve something that comes through your passions. Your passions are able to magnetize the resources that you need with others. And this also shows you both Queens of Wands and Pentacles, shows you supporting others, providing others with the help that they need as you model your own process of empowerment. You are attracting those seeking those same skills themselves, seeking to learn those skills. And this is something that you are capable of sharing, but also directing in others. The ninth house is the King of Cups. And this is, again, with the King of Swords, interestingly, this is showing you to be emotionally gaining emotional maturity at this time. There's a strong teaching vibe I'm getting from these cards. So if your job, if your work, if your vocation involves training, teaching, mentoring, showing others the way, or a more traditional teaching setting, this is showing you to be sufficiently grounded in your own experiences, your own familiarity with your emotions and your emotional landscape, that you are able to not only share your experiences as examples for others, but you're able, again, to help others to explore their own emotional landscape, their own past experiences, their feelings without judgment, in such a way that you are showing others how to mine those experiences, challenging or otherwise, for the lessons that are valuable, and to actually appreciate the complexity of relationships. The 10th house is where others see you, where you are in the community, in the world, and the Four of Wands is a very powerful card that's indicating a significant partnership, but more importantly, the grounding, the foundation of a domestic environment, where you are acknowledging and understanding that you have built a foundation from which to grow. This is typically thought to be a powerful domestic environment, but this can be in the 10th house. I'm feeling like this is a larger institutional structure that is designed and built to serve others. So again, this is giving me a sense of service to the community, to a community that you're involved in, where you may be a leader, a director, a teacher, or a facilitator of some kind of well-being. But moreover, your own well-being, yourself as a model of well-being, is what is your goal here, and what is being established for the benefit of others or an entire community. The 11th house is your associations, like your humanitarian tribes, the groups of people that you're connected with visibly and invisibly. And here we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is definitely showing this inspiration that you are facilitating, you are acting through, you are connecting with others through this new inspiration that you have gained. And I'm looking at this Fool card. The Fool card is the inspiration of your ability, your willingness to live your own life with heart and purpose, with intention and passion, and through that to understand how this personal empowerment leads to the empowerment and the creative exploration of entire communities, entire tribes. And this is towards the helping the planet to work through and understand the solutions that are available. This is allowing you and the associations that you're connected with to imagine in ways that were previously unexpected, unimagined, impossible. The Seven of Wands is in your 12th house, and this is where you're learning lessons from this particular set of experiences in November. The Seven of Pentacles, I might have said the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is showing you having worked very hard, having invested significantly in something, particularly a work, a collaboration, a group effort. This can be your own business, but it is towards a project. And you are in a place where you are assessing the value of what you have done so far. You're looking at the value of what you've created and looking at the ways in which you are producing this so that you can look at improvements. You're looking to make adjustments in your effort. So this is something you are in the process of doing, and I think that the swords here is helping you to observe the behaviors of yourself, the thoughts of yourself. The way you're planning this effort is very critical right now. Planning progress forward, the improvement of progress and quality. I'm going to clarify these cards. I'm going to clarify a couple of the cards. I'm going to clarify the Sun here with the intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And I've shuffled these already and cut them, but I'm going to give them another quick shuffle just to freshen this up. And the Sun is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Wayfarer, which is the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles again. So we get a repeat of the Seven of Pentacles, which is confirmation of your desire and ability to evaluate what it is that you're working on, what it is you're producing, how you're planning that. We also have here a set of cards, and this is all about your happiness. What's making you happy? The Six of Cups indicates a memory, a positive memory, maybe revisiting a connection from the past, revisiting a source of talent or skill that came naturally in your past. The Wayfarer's card is the Lovers in other decks, so this is pointing me in the direction of equanimity. Certainly you have the Six of Wands here. And the Lover's card traditionally shows us how we're making a choice, how we're choosing between different paths. And there's this emotional maturity here that you're exhibiting that is helping you to understand very clearly what is best for you. You now have the maturity to understand that better, and the maturity to connect with this talent, with this person from the past, in order to balance the relationship in some way. I'm going to clarify the Freedom card here with the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and I pulled Chance, so I'm going to take that instead of the other card. And freedom is this forward motion that you're experiencing right now through this very focused will you have. The Five of Swords shows you anxious but having difficulty moving away from the past. This is you encountering perhaps chaos in your daily life, working with others, negotiating, managing the activities of others as they affect you, and really wanting to release that, wanting to be done with that. The Ten of Wands shows that get the release, which is coming. The Ten of Wands, in this case, I feel, is very much contributing to your finishing up this cycle. And the finishing up of the cycle is leading to a sense of accomplishment and is leading to this ability for you to move quickly at this time forward in the direction that you've chosen. Chance, very happily, is allowing the universe is providing you with an opportunity with which the things that you've been struggling with in the past and the actions that led you to give generously in those situations is actually, the universe is now inviting you to receive the very kinds of support and resources that you've offered to others in the past. So the Chance card is coupled beautifully with the Freedom card, the Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot make for an explosive move forward, but this is coming deeply out of your subconscious space. I'm going to pull a crystal tarot for you, Pisces, to finish up the reading, and I pull this lovely, lovely card. It is the Chrysoprase. A Chrysoprase keyword is nurturing. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. If you've enjoyed this video, please like. I would appreciate that. Until next week, I'm now doing weekly readings. Pisces, Namaste.